as high school volleyball has reached the regional quarterfinals. As tonight we have the Freer Lady Buckaroos on your screen as they're taking their warm-ups. They'll be taking on the Harper Lady Horn volleyball team. Again, it's a regional quarterfinal matchup. As the two teams are warming up, I want to first give a shout out in the direction of the service provided by the school. Great assistance here at Divine to giving us a spot to broadcast the game. The internet is it's shaky. We've got a good broadcast signal, but during some of our tests, we have had some experience with intermittent lagging, which means that you may see a little drop in the video quality of the broadcast. We'll do our best, and I'll give you a promise, a sole promise while we've got this on with a good stream. In the event we have to pull this down, we'll rebroadcast it because we are recording the event front to back. So you'll be able to see it if you can't catch it during the live stream or if we have issues with the internet dropping, because we are losing some frames right now as I'm watching our stream. Trying to get it to you live, though, and we'll do our best here on Rio Sports Live. Lady Buckaroos in the gold with a blue trim. The Harper Lady Horns in the white uniforms with the green trim. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you closer to the first serve. Quarterfinals at the regional level. From Divine, Texas, this is Rio Sports Live.
9% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
High Tide Oilfield Services LLC thrives by providing an array of quality services that keep your operations running on a daily basis. We provide oilfield support and construction service for your location, providing customers with safe, on schedule, and on budget project completion. That's High Tide Oilfield Services in Freer, Texas.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as they have now concluded with the hitting portion and the serving portion of this ball game. The two teams will line up, and we're into the pregame portion of this, and we'll turn it over to the PA announcer here at Divine, Texas for high school volleyball.
Lady Horn and the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Tonight's officials representing the San Antonio chapter: linesman Joe Trujillo and Lamont Strada. R2, Eddie Landon. R1, Alex Augustine Moore. First, the roster for the Lady Longhorns. Number 2, Cameron Maxey. Number 3, Caroline Bacon. Number 4, Emily Seawald. Number 5, Trinity Stevens. Number 7, Taylor Evans. Number 8, Brittany Evans. Number 10, Rachel Perkins. Number 11, Carter Wood. Number 12, Sloan Spinrack. Number 20, Tally Milliken. Number 22, Riley Cook. Coaches Lumpkin, Wolseley, Stevenson are leading the Lady Longhorns to our second place finishers in District 29-2A. Good luck to the Lady Longhorns. For the designated home team tonight, Freer Lady Buckaroos, representing District 31-2A as its champion. Number 2, Emma Cantu. Number 3, Elena Maldonado. Number 4, Micaela Almavera. Number 5, Riley Rodriguez. Number 7, Kara Carpenter. Emily McNair. Desi Flores. Number 10, Caroline Hinojosa. Number 11, Angelina Trevino. Number 12, Cameron Cantu. Number 15, Carly Hinojosa. Number 20, Isabella Amador. Number 21, Hannah Yara. Number 22, Cheyenne Casate. Number 24, Emma Montez. Number 25, Anissa Salinas. Number 34, Emilia Salinas.
Opening serve coming up, best of 5 series. Freer takes on Harper. I'm Joe Bowling, Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. This is Rio Sports Live.
Protex Restaurant Services provides 24-hour HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen, and laundry services available on call from 3 locations in Corpus, Houston, San Antonio, and coming soon to the Rio Grande Valley. Call 361-654-0080 for 24-hour request emergency services from Protex Restaurant Services. High-Tide Oilfield Services, LLC, thrives by providing an array of quality services that keep your operations running on an oilfield support and construction service for your location, providing customers with safe, on-schedule, and on-budget project completion. That's High-Tide Oilfield Services in Freer, Texas.
Back here, and we are set to go as the playing of the national anthem has taken place. Thanks again to all the advertisers that you see as we run our broadcast. That's the reason why we're able to do what we do, my friends. As we have traveled to Devine, Texas, Rudy and I got in the van. It was 3.5 hours later when we arrived at this gym. And we'll have a 3.5 hour ride home tonight thanks to those advertisers. We do appreciate each and every one of the fans that are tuning in here on Rio Sports Live. Give a shout out to High Tide Oil Field assisting us in broadcasting the game. We threw a little commercial together for them. Without their direct assistance, we wouldn't be here for this playoff game because of the fact that they are taxing us to the tune of $200 right out of the gate from UIL before we can even begin to get the broadcast rights for these games. So again, a shout out to High Tide Oil Field for assisting us as we get set. For your Lady Buckaroos, in our last broadcast, in a 3-game sweep over Junction, watching in warm-ups, this Harper team brings a lot more firepower than what we saw during warm-ups against Junction. Freer, we've seen them many times this season on our broadcast, and they too can bring a lot of firepower, but tonight it looks as if on paper, based on warm-ups, that they're going to be tested here tonight by the Lady Horns of Harper. Harper will be serving, and away we go. Brittany Evans is back to serve it. Each game to 25, win by 2. It's a 3 of 5 best of series. If we do get to game 5, that's the 15, win by 2. First serve is a jump serve, and away we go. Line drive, played by the Freer Lady Buckaroos. They'll set up Hinojosa off the net. Gets it over on the Harper side. Back at the net, and the Longhorns will play it. Challenge at the net, tipped over, points scored. Lady Horns, Riley Cook for the first point. Harper on top, 1-0. Lady Horn team is ready to go. Another serve on the way by Brittany Evans as a line drive serve. Freer with a pass. Carolyn Hinojosa elevates. Before the hit, though, the whistle blows. And they'll call 2 hits on the set, award the point to Harper. And they go up 2-0. Hinojosa on the far side of your screen, once we see that Freer offensive set, is one of the biggest hitters that we've covered all season. There's a line drive serve that goes out of bounds. Freer will earn the serve, score their first point of the night. Back to serve is Angelina Trevino. Trevino will be a right-handed server for the Freer Lady Buckaroos, looking to tie it up. Overhead serve, gets to the set, big swing, and down it goes. A big kill right at you, Tally Milliken. Look on the replay as you can see that the firepower is there for this Harper team. Milliken was able to just outright reach back for the extra and put it away for the kill. 3-2 ball game. Freer ready to serve. Back at the service line is Analia Salinas. Salinas gets it over. Good pass this time by Harper. Center set and a block by Freer, but in the net's going to be called against Harper, and we're tied at 3 apiece. They went for the set to Tally Milliken. Here's the next serve by Salinas. High set this time. Cameron Beachy there on that left-hand side. Back set for Beachy. Swings away. Good dig that time by Cameron Cantu for Freer. Set up for Hina so the whistle blows before they hit again. And once again, they'll call 2 hits against the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Immediately, Angelina Trevino, the setter, looks over at coach and is like, okay, what am I doing here? Coach gave her some quick instruction. There's a lot of experience right there talking as we return to play. Back set this time, free ball to work with for Harper from the back corner. That's in. We're tied at 4 apiece. Ball just in the back corner. Watch on the replay. As you'll see after the return of serve, this ball on the right side of your screen will just be in. Swing across, that's down the sideline, and the Freer Lady Buckaroos take the lead at 5-4. Give us a shout out where you're watching the game from. If you're watching on our social media on Facebook, give me a shout out where you're watching. That's always neat to see how far the reach is. Serve over on the Harper side. They'll set it up this time. A swing and down it goes on a kill by Carter Wood. Wood ties it up. We saw Wood, we saw Milliken, we saw Beachy, all more than capable of bringing firepower when rotating to the front row. Jump serve on the way. Knuckleball's over. Diving play on the pass. Nothing doing. Point scored. Harper on top at 6-5. Give a shout out to Gloria Perez watching in Freer, to Dominique Alegria watching in Fremont. Cotula, Eli Arredondo checking in. Freer will get it over. That's in the net called, and it's going to be against Freer. And Harper goes up by a couple at 7-5. Lady Horns. Rachel Perkins to serve again. Another jump serve. Line drives over. Better pass this time for Freer. Back set for Kara Carpenter. Ball back over on the Longhorn side. That's tipped at the net. Point scored for Freer. 7-6 ball game. That was dangerously close to being over the net, as you'll see here. On the replay. Freer down by 1 at 7-6. Serve over by Cameron Cantu. Diving return of serve. It carries out of bounds, and we're tied at 7 apiece. Give a shout out to Stephanie Sanchez watching in Alice, Texas. Sug Garza watching in Freer. Veronica Zuniga from Austin. Daniel Bazan in San Antonio. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast. 7-7 ball game. Harper will get it over. Back row play there by Salinas. They'll set it up for Carpenter off the net. Punches it over. Lady Horns with a good chance to score here. Freer returns it on the defensive side. Again, they'll set up Carpenter. Couldn't get the steps right, and a point scored to Harper. You can see on both of those sets to Carpenter, she had went wide, and on the approach just couldn't get that final step to get that explosion off the floor to go for the kill. Whistle blows as the serve was occurring. Server stepped over the back line, and so that point goes to the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Watching from Decatur, give a shout out to Lee Keatley Adame, Floresville, Jessica Salinas tuning in. Nira Hernandez in Fremont, thanks for tuning in. Miss hit on the return of serve. Freer back on top at 9-8, and back and forth we go, exchanging the lead. Hannah Vieira is back to serve. Line drive serve, a good return up near the net, punched over on the Freer side. Diving play for a moment, nothing doing. Points scored by Harper. We're tied at 9 apiece. Norma Castillo watching from Banquete. Thanks for tuning in. Sarah Oliveria watching in Benavides. Thanks for tuning in. Another good serve by Harper. Freer will get it over. Free ball to work with for the Lady Horns. The pass. Brittany Evans the set. Center set. Spiked over. Dug that time by Carpenter. They'll set her. Kara Carpenter reaches back. Puts it down. Biggest hit of the night. Kara Carpenter bringing the thunder here, as you'll see this one on the replay. This is a hit coming at you. Carpenter digs and now becomes the attacker. And that time she got her footwork correct. Freer on top. Back set. Carpenter off the back row, punches it up in the air. Freer will recover defensively. Free ball to work with for Harper. Looking to set up, center set, tipped over the blockers. That was heading out. Freer will keep this one alive and get it back on the other side. Harper again going on the attack. Another center set, spiked off the net. Played by Freer. They're scrambling right now defensively just to keep this ball in play. Harper, a better pass. Another attack. This time it's Rachel Perkins. Better pass this time by Freer. Set up Hinojosa, reaches back off the block. Was it tipped? No. Point scored by Harper. We're tied at 10 apiece. That by far was the longest rally of the night between the two teams. Harper secures the point. Brittany Evans back to serve. We're tied at 10 apiece. Harper gets across. Freer on the return to serve. Can't get a hit out of that. Free ball to work with. Good pass that time. Libero back there as Taylor Evans for Harper. Here's Carolyn Hinojosa. Blocked. Recovered on the cover by the block by Freer. Harper will set it up. That's a block back at you, but in the net is no check that. 4 hits called on Harper. Freer scores the point. I can show you on the replay just how close that was. Was that a block? Was it not? That's real close. Serve over on the Freer side. Back set, back punch back over by Hinojosa. Freer on the attack. Back set this time, right side. Cantu is there and scores the point. Emma Cantu gives Freer a 2-point lead. Fans, again, I'm watching our internet stream and we are dropping frames. So if we appear to be dragging or the video is lagging, my apologies there. If it gets worse, again, we'll do everything we can to keep the broadcast going. Big spike, down it goes. Harper scores again, 12-11. We are recording a full-length version of this game. If it's too bad during the regular broadcast, we'll make sure we replay it for you and when we get good, clean internet. Give a shout-out to Victoria Olivares watching from Missouri. Thanks for tuning in. 12-11 ball game. A back set for Harper. Diving play back there. That's the libero for the Freer Lady Buckaroos, but 2 hits will be called. Carly Hinojosa got a hand on it. Ricocheted right back to her and no way to get it across. Harper, Lady Longhorns to serve it up in a 12-12 game. A deep serve. That's near the back row. Second hit over. Harper there to play that. Set to the left side, tipped over. Front row this time, Emily Seawald up there. Hinojosa finds an angle and puts it down. Freer regains the lead. 13-12 your score. Carolyn Hinojosa, not the tallest player on the floor, but possibly the most capable player of playing above the net in the gym with her vertical leap. Right side spike off the block. Score the point as Emily Seawald puts it down and ties it up. Seawald with a kill. Carter Wood now on the front row. Also, Tali Milliken for Harper. They got plenty of hitters up front. Looking to set one now. That's over the net, though. Right back at you. Free ball to work with. A quick set in the center. Tip past the blockers. Hinojosa punches it. They'll call a lift. We'll check that. They'll call in the net against Harper and score the point to Freer. Lady Buckaroos up at 14-13. Carolyn Hinojosa back to serve. Short serve down the middle. Harper will set it on a back set looking for Carter Wood. Good defense. Here's a set for Kara Carpenter. Tips it past the blockers. Wood is there. They'll set her. Reaches back. Puts it down. Down the line. Point scored. We're tied at 14. Carter Wood on this big, huge hit here. Back to live action. Freer on the return to serve. Ball back over on the Harper side. It's off the blockers, played by Freer. Carpenter tips it just past the blockers, near the net. Points scored. Freer takes the lead at 15-14. Big cry in the stands, wanting for 2 hits off the Kara Carpenter there. That was dangerously close. Serve over. Harper will set it up. Lady Longhorns punch it over, played by Freer. Carpenter off the net, plays it on the Harper side. Center set, tip past the blockers, point scored. Nice recognition that time by Carter Wood, and we're tied at 15. Multiple ties here in game 1. Neither team letting the other get away. Adalia Garza watching from Austin, thanks for tuning in. That serve goes out of bounds, and the Freer Lady Buckaroos regain the lead at 16-15, earn the serve. Emma Cantu checks in on the front row. Hannah Vieira back to serve for the Lady Buckaroos. Gets it over, Harper on the return of serve, a good pass, back set this time, down it goes. A kill by Carter Wood. Tied at 16. Wood rotates back to serve. Emily Seawald now to the front row for Harper. The serves are just relentless by this Harper team. Freer returned it, got a hit out of that, but no real attack. Free ball to work with here. In the net will be called. Who's that on? Against Freer. Harper takes the lead at 17-16. Carter Wood back to serve again. Up by 1. Another tough serve. Freer will return it. Free ball to work with for the Lady Horns. The pass is there. The set by Evans at the net, tipped over. Freer will get it to Carpenter, punches it over. Recovery by Harper as they'll sustain the rally. Freer sets it up. Free ball to work with for the Lady Horns. Second hit over. Nice coverage that time as Angelina Trevino was right there. Carpenter tips it over. Lady Horns back on the rally. No real big hit out of this rally just yet. Back set this time. Cantu, that's blocked. Ball back on the Freer side. That was near 4 hits. Ball back on the Freer side. Carpenter unleashes. Covered that time by Harper. Longest rally here in a while. And a big kill goes down as Emily Seawald puts it away. 3-point lead by Harper. That represents the biggest lead in the game for either team. And it's owned by the Lady Horns as a timeout is called. We'll be back with more. This is Real Sports Live.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
DS Oilfield Construction and the family of Rene Martinez III would like to wish Rene and his fellow teammates the best of luck for the 2020 football season. For any oilfield construction needs, please contact DS Oilfield at 361-396-0059, Alice, Texas, or Logan Wilson at 361-701-8892 at any time. Thank you. Let's go Jerseys from DS Oilfield.
Back here on Real Sports Live after the timeout. Game 1 continues. It's an 18-16 game. I had it a 3-point lead. Still not sure it's not, but right now we'll go with the score on the scoreboard. Set for Carpenter, punches it over. That carries in on the line. 18-17 ball game. How close was that? Let's see if Rudy caught that on the camera. Woo, that was close. Served by the Lady Buckaroos. Lady Horns will set it up. Big swing, that one carries out of bounds, and we are tied at 18 apiece. Again, I know our video is freezing up just a bit. Apologize on that, my friends. I'm doing everything I can to find out where the sweet spot is to have this thing match the Wi-Fi spot here in the gym. Back set this time. Look for the back row, that's in. Harper scores, and they're at 19-18. Hit by Freer, played by the Longhorns. Tip, nothing doing. We're tied at 19. Quick whistle that time before the serve even got across the net. They'll award that point to Freer, and they go up 20-19. Discussion right now between the official and the coach. Freer will get the point, and the Lady Buckaroos will serve it up. Angelina Trevino serves, a short serve, played by the Lady Horns. Neither team has raced away from the other here in game one. Miss hit that time. Freer scores. They're up 2 at 21-19, and the Lady Horns will have to take a timeout. Freer on a 4-0 run here in game one, trying to take control. We'll be back with more right after this.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, the fans making a lot of noise here in the limited capacity crowd that's allowed in the gym. We're in Devine, Texas. Game one of a best-of-5 series between the Freer Lady Buckaroos, who are serving, and the Harper Lady Horns. Serve across, a deep serve. Good pass this time up near the net. A back set over the net. Challenge there. Punch still alive. Nothing's easy between these two teams. There's Carolyn Hinojosa, reaches back, thunders it, but it goes out of bounds. Hinojosa brought everything behind that hit. Just narrowly cleared the back row. Lady Horns looking to tie it up. Their serving has been terrific tonight. Knuckleball over. Good pass right on the money. Back set this time. Spike over by Cantu. Whistle blows in the net. Score the point to Harper, and we're tied at 21 apiece. We were tied at 12. We were tied at 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 21. Freer looking to regain the lead. Harper, nice pass that time. Watch this set off the net, though. Back row play by the libero, Hinojosa. Freer might get it over. Let's see. It carries out of bounds. Harper scores the point. Another timeout call. Freer has to talk it over. Now the Horns making some noise. Who will take game one? What will it take to get there? We'll be right back after this.
Protex Restaurant Services provides 24-hour HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen, and laundry services available on call from 3 locations in Corpus, Houston, San Antonio, and coming soon to the Rio Grande Valley. Call 361-654-0080 for 24-hour request emergency services from Protex Restaurant Services.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as the Harper Lady Horns toe-to-toe with the Freer Lady Buckaroos here tonight in Devine, Texas in game one. Just watching them in warm-ups, Rudy and I were both talking that this has the makings of one of those long night of volleyball and everything earned, and everyone will be just energy spent by the time the night's said and done. Freer on the return of serve, set up Carolyn Hinojosa, blocked Point scored for Harper as Tally Milliken took it on. 23-21. Harper to serve again. The serving has been one of the key parts of this game for Harper. Cantu tips it past the blockers. Covered by Brittany Evans. They'll back set it right side. Spike over. Looking for something, a big hit. Hinojosa tips it down the line. Punched up in the air. Nice job recovering defensively. Freer on the attack again. Back set, back row attempt. Kill across by Vieira. That's out of bounds. Harper now up 24-21, serving for the win here in game one. Jump serve is there. Pass off to the right. Free ball to work with for Harper. This may put game one away. Good set, center hit. Nice dig that time. Ball back at the net, nothing doing. Harper captures game one, 25-21. Game two coming up from Devine, Texas. I'm Joe Bowling, Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera. This is Real Sports Live. At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience the latest technology in photography. Whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken. Locations, you can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events, no problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas, TSS Photography.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past? First pressings, type of a single you just have to have. Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries. We are back here on Real Sports Live. Again, apologies on the internet, my friends that are watching. If we are lagging, if it is freezing up a bit, we're on a school Wi-Fi that's at best, just right on the verge of freezing up our video. We're doing everything I can, and again, we're recording it for a full-blown version where you can watch it uninterrupted a bit later on. Freer trailing 1-0 as we start set to game two. They'll be serving as this Harper Lady Horn volleyball team is here and going right at an undefeated Freer team. Serve is over and away we go. Freer set up Carolyn Hinojosa. Spikes it, played by Harper. Up near the net. Good play by Freer. Looking again, this time from the back row. Hit across by Cantu. That's Cameron Cantu. Set for Harper. Big spike. Down it goes. Tally Milliken with the first point in game two. Talked about it early. Milliken, Seawald, Carter Wood, all big swinging front row players for this Lady Horn team. They lead 1-0. Line drive serve with a knuckleball attached to that. Hinojosa on a curl, gets it over. Harper recovers. Center set, another big swing. Freer there to play it defensively. Ball just across the net. Another big swing, block. Nice job that time by Emma Cantu at the front net. Another set, center, looking again for Milliken, and she'll get the point. They just kept feeding Milliken. That defense by the Freer Lady Buckaroos was right there, but Milliken finally put it away. 2-0 ball game. Another good serve, deep, carries out of bounds. A rare service error here tonight between these two teams. Angelina Trevino will serve for the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Undefeated on the season coming into tonight's play. That return of serve was nearly a lift. Ball back on the Freer side, a good chance here. Set up Hinojosa on the approach. Blocked though, right back at you. Point scored Harper. Double block by Harper, and watch on the replay. Hinojosa again, just watch the elevation with her vertical leap, but watch how high the blockers are right there to match it. Back to action. Set this time, looking for something for Wood. Diving play by Cantu keeps it alive. Harper back on the attack, set it up center for Milliken. Tips it, scored the point. And now Milliken has them a bit back on their heels. Again, you bring all that hitting power, and you have to respect that. And when you back away on the back row, leaves spots open between the front near the net and that back row line. 4-1 ball game. Freer set it up. Hinojosa lets it go down the line. Score the point for Freer. Carolyn Hinojosa that time was able to see the blockers and saw that slight edge right down the line and put it on the money. Served by Analia Salinas. Puts it over for Freer, but in the net it goes. Another service error here in this game. Coming in, I would have said you would count less than 5 between the two teams combined of expected missed serves here in this action. Tally Milliken back to serve. See who steps up now on the front row for Harper. Freer will look to back set for Hinojosa. Tips it again. Punched up by Taylor Evans. Free ball to work with for Freer. Hinojosa will hit it on the second hit. Harper trying to set it up. Middle hit. Carter Wood hits it. Freer recovers. Hinojosa tips it to the back corner. Dug by Perkins back there. Ball goes in. Scored by Harper. It's a 6-2 game. Milliken to serve again. Jump serve across, short serve this time. Punched up in the air, Hinojosa reaches back, hits it. Back row still plays it. Free ball here for Freer. Normally you can just put this in the books. High set right side, off the block, covered by Harper. Right back at you on the attack. Hinojosa has to become a hitter that time. That's your setter. Diving play by Carolyn Hinojosa. Point scored for Harper. Trevino that time had to become the hitter. And the Longhorns will race to the sideline as Freer had to call a timeout. If you can get in position where you can take the other team's setter and turn him into a hitter, good things normally happen, just like that. 7-2 ball game. Back after this.
For any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the Blue Building and the Blue Shrimp Boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Fort Mansfield, Texas.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and the Harper Lady Horns will serve. Up 7-2 here in game number 2. Freer puts it over. Harper recovers, set it, spike it by Wood, played by the Buckaroos. Off the back row up near the front row, hit across by Vieira. Vieira normally can be a big hitter too if they can get her set. They'll set her now, spikes it over, down it goes. Point scored right on cue. Hannah Vieira earns the serve back for the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Carolyn Hinojosa rotates back to serve. That means Kara Carpenter up on the front row, and watch her on the Freer side, far side of the net as we see it here from our vantage point. Freer will look to set it up for Carpenter off the net. Punches it over the blockers first. Diving play keeps it alive, but out of bounds it goes. Freer scores the point. Taylor Evans with a diving attempt back there for Harper. Freer to serve. Hinojosa gets it over. Lady Horns on a center set. That's blocked. Ball punched in the air. Freer will get a chance here. Golden opportunity here to score the point. Set it up. Vieira off the blockers. Played on the Harper side. They'll attack. Punched up in the air. Second hit over. Harper trying to set it up. From the back row, Freer, another golden chance. Normally they put these away. Carpenter reaches back, lets it go. It's out of bounds. Just missed on that back corner. Harper goes up 8-4. Back to serve is Cameron Beachy. Beachy puts it in play in the net. Freer scores again, 8-5 your score. Give a shout out to my daughter Ashley and the grandkids watching in the state of Missouri. Reminds me of old times when you were playing. 8-5 ball game. Back set this time for Harper. That's off the blockers and a point scored off a hit by Carter Wood. 9-5 as Harper regains the lead. Substitution in the game. Emily Seawald rotates to the front row. Checking in for Taylor Evans for Harper. Carter Wood back to serve. Her team up by 4. That's an ace. 10-5, Harper on top. Carter Wood, again, this serving has been part of the story here tonight. That one's just off the net. Carpenter on the pass. Set up Vieira, gets it across. Played by Harper, they'll set it up for Brittany Evans. Trevino sets up Carpenter. He tries to use the left hand, nothing doing. Carpenter that time saw the blockers, tried to go finesse with the left hand. Normally she can just outright reach back and bring it. Serve over. Freer on the return to serve. Back row will have to play it over. Lady Horns, center set, spiked. Dug out by Cantu. Free ball to work with for Harper yet again. Lady Horns looking, they'll set it. Middle again, and the net it goes. Point scored to Freer. That's 11-6 game. And that time you can circle a missed opportunity for Harper. 2 good opportunities to set up something for a big hit. Nothing developed. Freer to serve. Hannah Vieira back at the service line. Set it up on the left side. Down it goes on a kill by Emily Seawald. Lady Horns up by 6. They've taken control here in game 2 of owning the scoreboard. Another serve in the net. Gonna give a shout out to my daughter, Ashley Steele, watching in Missouri. If Emma, William, and Maxwell are watching, give a shout out in that direction too. Just 3 of the many grandkids that are on the list. 2 hits called against Harper. Freer will score the point. Kara Carpenter at the service line for Freer. Lady Buckaroos down by 4. Harper will set it up in the middle. That one carries out of bounds on the hit, and Freer to within 3. Coming right at you. Talked about it before. Freer is a team that can rattle off a bunch of points in a hurry if you let them get in a rhythm. Harper trying to regain the serve. Free ball to work with. Punched over on the back row. Played by Harper. Good pass that time. Ball up at the net again. Hinojosa the pass. Trevino the set. Hinojosa reaches back. Off the blocker. Score the point for Freer. Timeout called by the Lady Horns. The Freer Lady Buckaroos were down 6. That's cut to 2. And they'll serve after this.
Protex Restaurant Services provides 24-hour HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen, and laundry services available on call from 3 locations in Corpus, Houston, San Antonio, and coming soon to the Rio Grande Valley. Call 361-654-0080 for 24-hour request emergency services from Protex Restaurant Services.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and we are back to action. 12-10 game. Freer on the return of serve. I'll play it across. Harper will set it up. Big swing, played nicely by Carpenter. Hinojosa hits it over. Lady Horns again on the attack. Center set, and again a dig by the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Hinojosa, that's blocked back at you. Welcome back to the front row, Tally Milliken for Harper. Multiple sets and the eventual block. Harper back up by 3. Brittany Evans serves it up. They've had some success with her at the service line. Tip over the blockers, punched up in the air. Free ball to work with for Freer. Trevino races over, sets it on the second hit over on the Harper side. They'll recover for a moment at the net. In the net called on Harper, and Freer will score the point. 13-11 your score. Angelina Trevino will serve. Had some topspin on that. The pass gets it up near the net. Back set this time. Down it goes on the angle. Emily Seawald again. Harper back up by 3. Again, they've controlled the lead here in game 2. Continually making the Freer Lady Buckaroos chase. Lady Bucks will set it up on the right side. Tipped over the blockers. That goes out of bounds. They'll play it. Ball still alive. No whistles. Got to play through this. Hinojosa blocked. Trevino sets it up. Cantu puts it over. Quick set this time. Spike over. Dug that time by Cameron Cantu. Hinojosa again. Blocked again right back at you. Big swing that time. Blocked by the Freer defense. Harper sets it up again. Good dig this time. A long rally here. Important point here in this game. Block. Harper scores it. They go up 4. 15-11 ball game. Taylor Evans to serve again. That's an ace. 16-11 as Harper serves up there. Evans serves up the ace. Watching from Hebronville, give a shout out in that direction to Mickey Garcia. Thanks for tuning in. Freer, Lady Buckaroos trying to set up something. Free ball to work with for Harper. Lady Horns have been good at this. Center set, down it goes. Another kill for Milliken. Much like Freer, you can't give them free opportunities. Harper making you pay when given an opportunity. Another timeout on the floor. Harper leads by 6. We'll be right back after this.
Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the Square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and employer. 1-800-573-5166. Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC.
High Tide Oilfield Services LLC thrives by providing an array of quality services that keep your operations running on a daily basis. We provide oilfield support and construction service for your location, providing customers with safe, on schedule, and on budget project completion. That's High Tide Oilfield Services in Freer, Texas.
Back here on Rio Sports Live after the timeout. Thanks again to the sponsors that are assisting us in broadcasting our game here tonight. 17-11 the lead. Harper will serve, and another ace right out of the gate. They're up by 7, trying to take a commanding 2-0 lead in this best-of-5 series. Taylor Evans will serve again. Another line drive. Good return this time by Freer. Tip it over by Cantu. Dug nicely by Evans. Miscommunication by Freer, and Harper has them on their heels right now. Lady Horns up 19-11. Ready to serve again. Gets across. Ball up near the net. Punched over. Harper looking to set it up in the middle. And a miss hit allows a point to Freer. Lady Buckaroos need to build on that momentum. Delma Eva Hinojosa Villarreal watching from Austin, Texas. Thank you for tuning in. Joe Salinas watching from Tennessee. Thanks for tuning in to the Volunteer State. 19-12 ball game. Back set off the net this time. Played by Freer. They'll set it up, but miss hit. Punched over, it won't get across. And Harper wins the race to 20 here in game number 2. Tally Milliken to serve. Pass by the Lady Buckaroos will allow this set. Harper, though, looking to attack. Center set, big swing. Good dig that time by Salinas. Here's Hinojosa on the right side, puts it down for Freer. Carolyn Hinojosa, that was a rather quiet trip across the front row for Carolyn Hinojosa. Finishes off with a kill, now she'll serve. Deeper serve, arcs over, and that's near an ace. Played over. Freer will have to attack. Trevino sets up Carpenter, reaches back, blocked. Second hit over, though, out of bounds. Lady Buckaroos had a good idea that time. That back row was wide open. Just put a little too much behind that. Ismael Marquez watching from Hebronville. Thank you for tuning in. 21-13. Trinity Stevens, a left-handed serve, gets it over. Serves up an ace. Again, yes, they've had some missed serves here in this game too, but for the most part, the Harper serves have been a huge story in keeping Freer backpedaling. Lady Buckaroos will back set it this time and tip it down. Kara Carpenter scores the point. That time they went with the double hit approach. Two hitters. Trevino set it in the vicinity where either could have taken the lead on that. Carpenter secured the point. 8-point lead, though, for Harper. Serve over by Cantu, Cameron Cantu, that is. Second hit over, just clears the net. Harper scores the point. And sometimes in volleyball, it is all about getting a break or two, and that one was just edging over the net. Scoring the points, 2 points away from winning game 2. The Lady Horns serve it up. Another line drive serve, and that's another ace. 24-14 as Carter Wood strolls back to serve, trying to win game 2 for Harper. And she does with an ace. 25-14, an emphatic victory that time for Harper. They're up 2-0. Game 3 coming up after this.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
High Tide Oilfield Services LLC thrives by providing an array of quality services that keep your operations running on a daily basis. We provide oilfield support and construction service for your location, providing customers with safe, on-schedule, and on-budget project completion. That's High Tide Oilfield Services in Freer, Texas.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vintage just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Protex Restaurant Services provides 24-hour HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen, and laundry services available on call from 3 locations in Corpus, Houston, San Antonio, and coming soon to the Rio Grande Valley. Call 361-654-0080 for 24-hour request emergency services from Protex Restaurant Services.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, thanks to each and every one of you that are watching our games here tonight. If you're watching, share the link on our Facebook side. Let other fans know these games are going on. So often fans don't even know that these broadcasts are occurring. Despite the fact we have over 30,000 likes and we're nearing 40,000 on follows on our Facebook, still helps by sharing the link. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, I encourage you to do that. Need to watch sometimes the games on a big screen TV, watching on YouTube. But share the link on Facebook. It does help reach out. It does help our numbers grow. The advertisers talk to us about wanting to come on board. The first thing they ask, what are your numbers? What are your numbers? Each and every person that's tuning in, if they can share and find somebody else to help us grow, well, then our numbers go in the right direction. Here we go, game 3. The Longhorns will serve it up and start it off with an ace. 1-0 ball game as Brittany Evans, not the first time she's served an ace tonight. And she'll look to serve again for the Lady Horns. Line drive serve. The pass up near the net. Harper on the attack. Before that, a whistle blows. They'll call in the net on Freer. And now they're going to reset it. That whistle had blown quickly, and so the official's like, let's just reset that. Harper up 1-0. Brittany Evans to serve again. Freer on the return to serve. Trying to set up Carolyn Hinojosa. Punches it over, played by Taylor Evans at the net that time. Diving play by Freer to keep this one alive. Free ball to work with for Harper. Looking for the set for Milliken. Reaches back, lets it go. Blocked. Ball back on the Harper side. Tipped over. Freer on the attack. Hinojosa reaches back. Gets it past the blockers. Angles it. Out of bounds though. 2-0 ball game. Harper on top. Milliken has been dominating at times on the front row for the Lady Horns, especially with these servers keeping Freer back on their heels. Better pass this time. Set up Hinojosa. Tips it past the blockers. Down the line. Score the point for Freer. 2-1 game. Give a shout out to Michaela Cantu watching from College Station. Mark Luna watching in Midland. Thanks for tuning in here to the broadcast. Angelina Trevino serves it up. Good return to serve this time. They'll set it up right side. Freer, good chance here to score. Back set. Hinojosa off the blockers. Ties the game. Now in game 2, Harper was able to race out to a comfortable lead and maintain separation. Freer now looks to take an early lead here in game 3, and they'll do so on an ace. 3-2 ball game. Freer has been challenged this season. Yorktown took him to a 5-game set. Other than that, this undefeated season has had a lot of 3-0 sweeps. They are in a war here tonight. And another point scored by Milliken ties it up at 3 apiece. Rachel Perkins back to serve now for the Harper Lady Horns. Hinojosa becomes a setter. Harper on the attack for Milliken and puts that down. No blocker, no chance. Score the point. Milliken just too talented to approach the net with nobody there to contest the hit. Serve across, a pass near the net. Hinojosa reaches back, that's in the net. Harper scores the point, they're up 2. Rachel Perkins to serve again for the Lady Horns. Short serve, return to serve by Freer, set up Hinojosa, tips it past the blockers. Middle there is to play it defensively. Set up Hinojosa again, off the block this time. Ball back near the net, that's out of bounds across the baton. Point scored to Freer. 5-4 Lady Buckaroos. Substitution off the bench as Analia Salinas will check in for Emma Cantu. Freer down by 1 as Salinas is ready to serve. Lady Horns with a back set this time. That's off the net. Point scored Freer, and we're tied at 5 apiece. In game 1, we had multiple ties into the 20s before that was decided. Salinas serves, trying to give Freer the lead. Horns will set it up near the net. Tip it across. Hinojosa the pass. Trevino a back set. Vieira hits it. Played back on the Harper side for a moment, but Freer scores the point. They go up 6-5. 6-5 ball game. Freer to serve again. Salinas puts it to the backside. That's an ace. Freer goes up 2. 7-5 score. Analia Salinas will serve again. Harper's had an answer every time Freer's taken a lead tonight. Game 2, that just wasn't the case. Harper had a lead start to finish. Tip across on the second hit. Freer on the attack. Harper plays that one. That may have been going out of bounds on the sideline. Another free ball. Normally, Freer will make you pay. Set up Hinojosa. Tips it. Punched up in the air. Nice recovery by Evans. Milliken back to the front row. That's out of bounds. 8-5 ball game. Freer forces a timeout. Lady Buckaroos fighting for their lives. Down 2-0. Leading in game 3. It's early. We'll be right back. Back here on Rio Sports Live, Joe Bowling with you, Rudy Zemaripa Jr. on the camera from Devine, Texas. A regional quarterfinal game between the Freer Lady Buckaroos and the Harper Lady Horns. Deep serve this time. Lady Horns get to it. Free ball for Freer. Trevino had to become a passer that time, so second hit is over. Harper quickly on the attack, in the net, nothing doing. Freer scores the point. Harper missed a chance. Milliken was trying to get to the approach. Just didn't get there on time. Salinas to serve again for the Lady Bucks. Deep serve, played by Harper with a pass up near the net. They'll race to it. Another chance for Freer to go on the attack. Trevino, back set, Hinojosa, block. Salinas there to cover it. Hinojosa keeps it in play. Ball back on the Harper side. Quick set for Milliken. Lets it go. Diving play right back at you. Ball at the net. Hit over. A challenge again at the net. Tipped over again. Harper keeps it alive. This rally is a good one. Looking for the point. Set up Vieira. That's blocked. Ball back on the Harper side. They'll look to attack with a set across the net. Good dig that time by Freer. Ball up at the net. In the net. Called on who? Freer. Point scored to Harper. And that was earned. Either way you go, I could have said that at the end of that one. Both teams outright fighting for that point. Taylor Evans will serve. Just across the net, the return right back at her. Secures it with a pass. Here's a set for Milliken. Punches to the back row, but in the net called on Freer, and Harper will score. 9-7 ball game. Taylor Evans to serve for the Lady Horns. Another line drive serve. Hinojosa with a letter perfect pass. Ball up near the net. Ball back over on the Harper side. Set it up this time for Carter Wood, and she'll put it down. 9-8 game. Wood had been quiet because of the domination of the net by Tally Milliken. You have Milliken and Wood at the net right now at the same time. Another serve by Evans, looking for the tie. Freer will back set it. Vieira puts it over. Ball up near the net, punched over on the Freer side. Hinojosa the pass. They'll set up Vieira again. In the net it goes, and we are tied at 9. They never could get Hannah Vieira something to work with to come up with a huge hit. Harper now serving. Evans serves for the lead. Freer. Back set Vieira. Better approach this time. Nice dig that time on the defensive side. This time they'll back set her again. Down the sideline, score the point. Hannah Vieira. 10-9 ball game. Freer back on top. No room for error for the Freer Buckaroos here in this one, as the Lady Bucks are down 2-0. Carolyn Hinojosa back to serve. Short serve. Pass up near the net. Freer, good chance to score. Set it right side, and Vieira reaches back for a little extra on that. Ball covered that time by Harper. Set again by Trevino. Carpenter at the front of the net, scores the point for Freer. A heavy dose of sets for Hannah Vieira, and then a quick back set to Kara Carpenter, caught him off guard. Hinojosa serves it again. Better pass this time by Harper. A back set. They'll get that pass the baton. No, they won't. Point scored to Freer. They're up by 3. Lady Buckaroos. Behind the serving of Carolyn Hinojosa. Deeper serve down the middle. The pass, the set by Perkins. Right side, and a huge kill. Milliken still at the front row, says I'm right here. Tally Milliken will now rotate back to serve for Harper. She's been just as aggressive back here off the serves. Freer will try to return it. They'll do so. Free ball to work with for Harper. See which way they go on the set here. Center set, that's Carter Wood. Score the point. A lot of options that time for Harper. You give credit to the setters, keeping Freer off balance, not knowing which way those sets are going to go. Another serve by Milliken. Gets across, the pass right on the money. They'll call a lift on the set, and we are tied at 12 apiece. Couple of early calls in this game seem to catch Angelina Trevino off guard. Calls just like that. 12-12 ball game. An ace served up by Harper. They take the lead, 13-12. Milliken, another service ace for this Harper Lady Horn team. She'll be ready with another. Gets that across. The right side, that's blocked back at you. High set on the center, that's a miss hit. And we are tied at 13 apiece. 13-13 your score. Freers, Cameron Cantu back to serve. Gets it over, pass by the Lady Horns, center set, good approach. Score the point. Harper back up at 14-13. Substitute will check in the game to serve. Trinity Stevens enters the ball game. Left-handed serve. This time on the return of serve. Freer sets up Carpenter. Tried to punch it over with the left hand. Nothing doing. Blockers in place. Harper scores the point. They're up 2. Momentum right here to seize if you're Harper. Trinity Stevens will serve again. This time has some pace behind that. Freer will set it across the net for Vieira. Put it across on the Harper side. Free ball to work with for Freer. Have trouble though, can't get the pass, and a point scored to Harper. They're up 3 at 16-13. Timeout called by Freer. Trinity Stevens will be serving. They race to the sideline. Harper up 2-0, up 16-13. We're in game 3. Back with more after this.
High Tide Oilfield Services LLC thrives by providing an array of quality services that keep your operations running on a daily basis. We provide oilfield support and construction service for your location, providing customers with safe, on schedule, and on budget project completion. That's High Tide Oilfield Services in Freer, Texas.
Apply to the university that offers 98 unique degree plans. The university where 99% of students receive financial assistance. The university where you belong. Apply to Texas A&M University Kingsville today.
Back here on Real Sports Live, and again, the intermittent internet is an issue here tonight. My apologies, my friends. We did everything we could to get in position to get a rock-solid signal. 16-13 your score. A serve again across by Trinity Stevens. Freer on the attack, back set for Kara Carpenter. Tips it over the blocker, scores the point for Freer. 16-14 game. Lady Buckaroos, Hannah Vieira back to serve. Multiple substitutions in the game for the Longhorns. Checking in on front row, Cameron Bache. Also checking in is Carolyn Bacon on the front row. Serve across by Vieira, a good one. Played by the Lady Horns, back set right side. Good pass this time by the Lady Buckaroos. Tipped across by Cantu. Now across the net set and score the point on a hit by Carolyn Bacon. 17-14. Harper on top. And another serve across, a deep serve. That carries out of bounds. Score the point to Freer, Lady Buckaroos. You really can't afford to exchange points back and forth. You need to grab the lead and not let go of it if you're Freer. Every time you exchange a point, Harper gets that much closer to putting this night in the history books. That hit, a miss hit. Freer scores the point. 17-16 ball game. Kara Carpenter serves it. Good pass this time. Right side set blocked. Ball still alive. Hinojosa with a pass. Trevino becomes a hitter. Gets it over. Quick set across the net again. Big swing. That carries out of bounds, and we're tied at 17. Emily Seawald saw an opening back there, but just missed it. Kara Carpenter serving. Freer trying to regain the lead. Has a lot of topspin on it. Good pass. High set this time for Seawald again. Got a good hit out of that. Freer recovered. Set up Hinojosa. Had to back off on the hit. Another chance for the Lady Horns. Set up Seawald again in the net. Freer scores the point. 18-17. Timeout called by the Lady Horns. Freer, again, fighting for their lives. Up by 1 here in game 3. Down 2 games to none. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Back here on Real Sports Live, Rudy Zamaripa Jr. doing a terrific job on the camera tonight with a solo camera. 18-17 your score from Divine High School on a Thursday night. Served by Freer, played by the Lady Horns up near the net. Second hit over. Freer, can they get an attack out of this? No. Free ball to work with. Good pass. Center set this time, tipped over. Freer. Hinojosa on the second hit, looks for the angle, that carries out of bounds. Ties the game at 18 apiece. Now back to serve is Brittany Evans, and she's had a lot of success from the service line tonight for the Lady Horns of Harper. Gets it across a deep serve, that carries out of bounds. That does a lot of things. It gives the serve back to Freer. Most importantly for them, it gets Evans off that service line. She's been a thorn in their side. Serve across by Angelina Trevino. Back set this time, and Milliken's back on the front row. Got that hit, but it was blocked. Now at the net, tips it over, looking for the back corner. Nice recovery by Taylor Evans. Free ball for Freer. This time, the pass. Trevino sets up Hinojosa, lets it go. Diving play, point scored, Freer. 20-18. So often you get to 21st. Advantage swings your way to get the win. It doesn't mean you get there, though. Trevino serves, a deep serve. That was going out. Off the back wall. Score the point to Freer. They catch a break. You're so accustomed to serves being in that the instinct is to play it. Another quick serve coming up by Trevino. This one. Pass. They'll back set it. And a kill. Welcome back, Tally Milliken. Now Milliken had just an absolute terrific run across that front row her last trip through. 20-19 as Rachel Perkins strolls back to serve for Harper. Meanwhile, there's a discussion at the net. I had 21-19. I'm going to leave it there right now. It is 21-19 your score. Scoreboard had changed it up. 2-point game as Perkins serves it up. A good serve. Freer right on the money on the pass. Hinojosa reaches back, lets it go. Good job recovering that, Brittany Evans. That spike is down on the back row. Harper scores the point. Give credit to Evans. She was knocked off her feet returning that hit. Quick serve again by Harper. Freer set it on a back set. Tip, blockers right there. Ball still alive. Freer with a good chance. Diving play though. Ball back on the Harper side. Second hit blocked. Pinballs back and forth. Freer again goes on the attack. Hinojosa lets it go. Puts it away. Carolyn Hinojosa. She's got such great vision. And then her leaping ability. She can get there before blockers set up. Normally that scores a point. Deep serve. Good pass by Harper. Set up Milliken in the center. Tries for the hit, gets the kill. Harper back to within one at 22-21. Taylor Evans rotates back to serve for the Lady Horns of Harper, trying to tie this game. Deep serve, and ace! We're tied at 22 apiece. Those serves have been a big issue for Freer trying to return these Lady Horns serves. Another one by Evans. Deeper serve, good pass. Set it up. Vieira tips it past the blockers down the sideline. That's out of bounds. Harper up by one at 23-22. Important point right here. Taylor Evans. How important? Timeout on the floor. I'm telling you, they get to 24, they take a commanding lead. It gets tied at 23 apiece. Hang on to your hat. Back after this.
DS Oilfield Construction and the family of Renee Martinez III would like to wish Renee and his fellow teammates the best of luck for the 2020 football season. For any oilfield construction needs, please contact DS Oilfield at 361-396-0059, Alice, Texas, or Logan Wilson at 361-701-8892 at any time. Thank you. Let's go jerseys from DS Oilfield.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, the Freer Lady Buckaroos, a quick timeout. Race right back on the floor. Key for them, they have to return the serve in a position of getting a hit out of it. It's not just keeping the ball in play, it's can you turn that into an attack. Taylor Evans gets it across, good pass. Back set off the net though, Vieira gets it past the blockers. Harper set it up, this is Carter Wood in the net, called against Harper. Point scored to Freer. We're tied at 23 apiece. Like I said, you can just see momentum swing right over to the Freer side, tying this game. Carolyn Hinojosa serves, looking for the lead. A short serve. The return stays on the back row. Free ball for Freer. Bad pass though, and now they'll have to recover and play defense. Here's Milliken. Blocked, ball at the net. Carpenter with a pass. They'll set it up to Vieira. Hits it across on the angle. That's in. Point scored for Freer. 24-23. Lady Buckaroos now one away from capturing the game and pushing us into game 4. Carolyn Hinojosa to serve. Short knuckleball serve. The pass is on the money. Harper sets it up right side. The block. Freer. This is for the win. Trevino sets up Carpenter. Lets it go. Score the point. Welcome to game 4 right after this.
At Bulls Bail Bonds, our goal is to provide a friendly and efficient bail bond process to our customers. We want to help you with our knowledge and experience to provide a fast and friendly service. We will beat or match our competitors' price. Hours of operation are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Protex Restaurant Services provides 24-hour HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen, and laundry services available on call from 3 locations in Corpus, Houston, San Antonio, and coming soon to the Rio Grande Valley. Call 361-654-0080 for 24-hour request emergency services from Protex Restaurant Services.
At TSS Photography in Corpus Christi, Texas, you can experience, whether you're an individual or a team, you can experience photography at a whole new level. Real-time photos can be seen on screen as they are taken in-house or from remote locations. You can even have your order placed as you leave the room. Special events? No problem. Take your pose. Choose your background. This is a veteran-owned company, a Texas Hub certified company, over 3 years in service in Corpus Christi, Texas, TSS Photography.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as the Lady Horns of Harper make their way out on the floor first. They captured the first 2 games of the night. Freer in a just a close ball game captures game 3 to set up this game 4. This will be another race to 25, win by 2. Give a shout out to my son-in-law, Seth Steele, watching the game. A little volleyball action here tonight. Why not? From Devine, Texas. It's about 3.5 hours away from home, my friends. Kara Carpenter to serve for the Freer Lady Buckaroos as we are ready to go in game 4 of a best-of-5. Carpenter serves it. Line drive serve. Played by Harper. Off the net this time. Punched over. Freer. Good chance. Hinojosa on the set. Lets it go. Block back at her. Freer on the attack again. This time they'll set Emma Cantu. Ball back on the Harper side. Center set. Block. Ball still alive on the rally. Freer wanted it in the net. Nothing doing. Hinojosa lets that go and carries it off the back wall. Harper scores the point. Now they'll say it's a tip and Freer's awarded the point. Let's see if I got that on the replay. Ooh, it definitely went out of bounds. Freer awarded the point. Carpenter serves. Still on the back row. Free ball to work with if they can get it across. Nothing doing. Freer scores. Lady Buckaroos up 2-0. Again, I'm watching the internet fluctuating here left and right. Normally we got a rock solid signal. This time I know it's dropping frames. So apologize if it's freezing up a little bit at home. I'll keep up with you. Here's a spike. That's in! On a kill by Carolyn Hinojosa for Freer. And let's watch this one. I don't think this is as close as the Harper fans think. Maybe so. 3-0 lead. Harper on the return of serve. Set up Milliken. Unleashes. Lets it go. Score the point for Harper. The Lady Horns' Tally Milliken was just a dominating force at times during the first 2 games. 3-1 game, and here we go with the serves of Brittany Evans. This has been a weapon tonight, to say the least. Ball back over. Set Milliken center, lets it go. Good dig that time. Hinojosa tips it down the sideline, kept alive. Right back at you. Freer recovers. Set up Hinojosa on the curl to the center at the net. Freer trying to set something up, back corner. Right there to play that Taylor Evans. Here's Milliken, tips it just over the blockers. Hinojosa lets it go again, score the point to Freer. They go up 4-1. Nobody ever got that real good set during that rally. Hinojosa just kept seeing that spot opening up in the middle of the defense, finally laid it right in there. 4-1 ball game, a good pass. A back set this time, right side. And a kill across the board for Emily Seawald. 4-2 game. You get watching for Milliken so much on that front row. You forget Seawald, also a very capable hitter. Back to service, Taylor Evans. Her serves have been a thorn in the side, and that's an ace served up. Now, Freer saying they pancaked that. Official had already blown the whistle. And they're going to discuss this. And they'll score the point to Harper. 4-3 game. Another serve coming up by Taylor Evans. Just across the net. Freer recovers. Harper on the attack. Set up Milliken. Let it go. Score the point. We're tied. Tally Milliken. Another thunderous kill. It's all starting on these serves. You can see Freer not getting anything much more than just straight out defense just to keep the ball in play. Better pass this time. Trevino, a back set to Cantu. Tips it over. Harper on the attack. Set it up right side. Good dig that time. Back there, Carly Hinojosa. Harper on the attack again. Trying to set Milliken with the left hand. Gets it over. Back set this time to Cantu. Tips it over again. Harper on the attack. Milliken won't tip this. No, she does. And scores the point. Again, you just get the expectation that she is going to unleash. That time a well-placed hit. Harper up by 1. Evans remains on the service line. Another line drive serve. Freer setting it up, and Cantu tips it over again. High set, this time looking for Carter Wood, and it goes. Wood and Milliken on the front row at the same time. That's lethal, especially when you have the serving of Taylor Evans. This is a rock-solid lineup for Harper. Good pass by Freer. Back set. Cantu again tries to tip it past those blockers. That back row's playing that well. Another point scored to Harper. At some point in time, you just got to reach back and meet firepower with firepower. Finesse, wait for the right time, but you just can't rely on that too often. Serve across. Freer on the back row. Free ball to work with for Harper. The pass. A high set center. Milliken reaches back, and that's in. 8-4 lead. Harper races off the court. Timeout called. Remember, they're up 2-1. They win this one, night over. Back after this.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet.
Back here on Real Sports Live, I fixed that. It's that 3 score. 8-4 lead here in game 4. This is the one that matters the most. And another kill by Harper, taking advantage of Tally Milliken on that front row. And somehow, some way, if you're Freer, you've got to get Taylor Evans off the service line. She has been just as strong as Brittany Evans serving up. Set up Cantu, nothing doing. Point scored to Harper. 10-4 ball game. Harper on top. Back to serve Taylor Evans. Good return to serve this time. A center set for Hinojosa. Lets it go. That carries out of bounds. 7-point lead for Harper. Another serving opportunity for Taylor Evans. Freer looking, nothing doing. Free ball to work with for Harper. They have trouble. They'll punch it across it out of bounds. Freer scores the point. That's a gift wrap point for the Lady Buckaroos. Normally Harper will make you pay, especially with Milliken on the front row. Checking into serve is Analia Salinas. Salinas normally is a rock-solid server for the Freer Lady Buckaroos. Gets this one across. That's an ace right on cue. 11-6. Salinas ready with another. Just off the net. Evans there to play that. High set on the right side. Spiked across. That's out of bounds. 11-7. Freer back to within 4. Salinas is ready. Deeper serve this time. Evans on the pass. A set by Perkins. On the right side. Big hit that time by Wood. It's covered. They'll set it center. Milliken. And score the point for Harper. Like I said, you got Milliken and Wood, 2 options. Now Milliken will rotate back to serve. Her team up by 5. Mark that down. Her serves 2 have been real good. Just like that. That's an ace. 13-7. Milliken ready with another. Tally Milliken. In the net. Service there. Now that keeps Milliken on the back row. Freer will rotate in Kara Carpenter to the front row. Carolyn Hinojosa to the back. Freer down by 5. Short serve. Passes there. The center set. Block right back at you. Like I said, Kara Carpenter, welcome to the front row. 4-point game. Carolyn Hinojosa to serve again. Just across. Free ball for Freer. Carpenter the pass. Set by Trevino on a back set. Nice hit that time by Hannah Vieira, who's also on the front row. From the back row attack, nothing doing, that's in the net. Freer to within 3 at 13-10. Hinojosa to serve again. Another short serve on the pass. It's up near the net. Punched across. Freer there to play that. Trevino sets up Vieira. Got it off the net. Was near a lift. Center set off the block. Score the point for Harper on a hit by Carter Wood. 14-10 ball game. Checking into serve is Trinity Stevens for the Harper Lady Horns in a 4-point game. Left-handed serve has been problems. She gets it over. Freer's there to cover that. Ball punched over. Set for Carpenter. Had to back off on the hit. Back set this time. Another free chance for Freer. Salinas the pass. Can't get a good set. Tip it over. Harper now a better swing this time coming from Wood. Salinas is there to play that for Freer. Set up right side for Vieira on the angle. Score the point for Freer. Hannah Vieira gets the Lady Buckaroos to within 3. Rotating back to serve is Cameron Cantu. Cantu for the Buckaroos. Knuckleballs that over. Great pass. Back set right side. Freer will cover that for a moment. They'll keep it alive on the defensive end. Harper coming back at you on an attack. Here's Wood. That's out of bounds. Lady Bucks defense notched that up. Score the point thanks to that. Cameron Cantu to serve again. More pace on that. That's an ace. 1-point game at 14-13 in game 4. Cantu to serve again. trying to tie it up. Deeper serve. The pass is on the money. Back set right side. Spiked across. Good defense played by Hinojosa back there. Off the net. Free ball to work with for Harper. Back row still plays it forward. Blocked. In the net call. Score the point to Freer. We are tied at 14 apiece. And a timeout on the floor. Lady Buckaroos, like I said, fighting for their life. This is an undefeated season on the line and a trip to the regional semifinals back after this.
Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the Blue Building and the Blue Shrimp Boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Bring it right back here on Rio Sports Live. Joe Bowling with you. Thanks for tuning in here. What a game here between these two teams, the Freer Lady Buckaroos, and as you see on your screen, the Lady Horns of Harper. 14-14, we're in game 4. Freer looking to serve to take the lead. It's been a while since I've said that. Cameron Cantu will serve it up for Freer. Right-handed serve and lets it go. Short serve. Good pass for Harper. Back set right side. In the net though. Point scored to Freer. 15-14. Lady Buckaroos. Cameron Cantu to serve again. In the net. Service error. Harper gains the serve. Back to serve is Carter Wood. 15-15 ball game. Wood serve across is an ace. Oh, they give it to Freer. Let's take a look at that on the replay. And we'll see where that serve went. Ooh, that was close. 16-15 ball game. Freer on top. Freer going on the attack. Tipped across. Good pass for Harper. Center set. Tipped over the blockers. Second hit over. Evans back there to play that for Harper. Freer trying to get some kind of hit out of this. Nothing doing. They're just keeping the ball in play. There's the first big swing of this rally. In the net call. Freer scores the point. I was going to say this is a rare opportunity for Freer in which Milliken and Wood are on either the back row or out of the game. If you want to score points by dominating the net, this is your chance. That serve was probably going out. Score the point to Freer. They're up by 3. 18-15, timeout on the floor. Freer taking advantage of the situation. They lead by 3. They trail 2-1 back after this. Back here after the timeout. Freer Lady Buckaroos up by 3 at 18-15. A deep serve played by Harper. They'll set it up. A big swing by Seawald. Played by Freer. Can they keep us alive? Nothing doing. Point scored to Harper. 18-16 your score. That allows Tally Milliken to rotate back to the front row for the Lady Horns. When she rotated off, they were up by 5. They now trail by 2. Back set this time. Carpenter tips it over the blockers. Trying to set Milliken. Had to back off on that. Here's Carpenter with a left hand. Dug by Seawald. They'll set her real quick. Good pass this time by Freer. They'll get it over. Harper can't set Milliken just yet. Seawald tries. There's a pass. Here comes a set for Milliken from the middle. Freer there to cover it defensively. Free ball to work with. Good pass. High set. Milliken. Dug again. This is a Carpenter down the line. Score the point for Freer. Edge of your seat time is just hold your breath when Milliken gets a good set. But Kara Carpenter showing she too is more than capable of handling the net. Serves it this time. Back set this time. Milliken has to tip it. Hinojosa there to play it. Ball back across near the net. Pinballs back and forth across both ways. Milliken again. Carpenter there to play that. Free ball to work with for Harper. Set for Milliken. Good dig on the back row by Freer. Set it again, this time on the left side. Carpenter the pass. Trevino the set. Hinojosa the hit. And it's blocked by Milliken. Score the point to Harper. That's another one of those. You just had to outright earn it off a long rally. Rachel Perkins back to serve for Harper. Down by 2. Deep serve. Pass by Freer. Set up Hinojosa off the net. Tipped it over the blockers. Harper trying to set it up. Across the court. Spiked over by Seawald. Here's Hinojosa again. Off the block. Score the point. Freer gets to 21st. 20-17. Angelina Trevino to serve for the Lady Buckaroos. Deep serve. Played on the back row. Free ball for Freer here. That carries out of bounds. Lady Bucks up by 4 at 21-17. Harper led at the midway point of this ball game. Looked like they may be able to edge away. Freer didn't let him go. Lady Bucks now up by 4. Here's a set for Milliken. Tips it over. That may have been going out. Freer will play it. A free ball to work with for Harper down the line. That's in on the sideline. Point scored for Freer. 22-17, Lady Buckaroos. Up by 5. Trevino, another serve just across. High set Milliken in the center. In the net it goes. Freer scores another. 6-point lead for the Lady Buckaroos at 23-17. Angelina Trevino ready to serve again. Down the line, punched in the air. Free ball to work with for Freer. A pass, a set by Trevino. Hinojosa reaches back. That is out of bounds. Point scored to Harper. And again, here comes all the firepower for Harper. Carter Wood back to the front row. Tally Milliken back to the front row. Taylor Evans to serve. This has been a lethal trio in scoring points in bunches for Harper. Set for Milliken. There you go. 23-19. A now 4-point lead can evaporate in the blink of an eye with Evans serving. Ready to go again. Deep serve. They'll play it, but a free ball to work with. And here's where the hitters come into play. That one carries out of bounds. 3-point game, 23-20. Taylor Evans to serve again for the Lady Horns of Harper. Short serve, better pass this time by Hinojosa. They'll set her up in the middle, tips it over the blockers. Good coverage that time by Wood. Freer again on the attack. Near the net, Trevino tips it over. Scores the point. The setter becomes the hitter. Trevino caught him off guard. I talked about earlier in the game that there is a time and place for the finesse. The great setters recognize when to pull that off. Serving for the win, Salinas. Gets it over. Harper will play it over. Second hit to the back corner. Evans back there to play that. Set it up for Woods. Out of bounds it goes, and Freer wins game 4. Welcome to game 5. The invitation's there. We'll see you. Join us for it right after this.
Protex Restaurant Services provides 24-hour HVAC, refrigeration, kitchen, and laundry services available on call from 3 locations in Corpus, Houston, San Antonio, and coming soon to the Rio Grande Valley. Call 361-654-0080 for 24-hour request emergency services from Protex Restaurant Services.
Refugio ISD holds special memories in the hearts of anyone who has ever been part of the school. The Refugio ISD Education Foundation provides resources that will create engaging learning experiences for students. You can be a part of the Bobcat Tribute Plaza. Order a brick or a bench, and you will help to build on the tradition of excellence and opportunity that has always been at the heart of Refugio ISD.
Stacy Neiman Insurance Agency, LLC, located on the Square in Woodsboro, Texas, specializing in row, crop, and pasture rangeland, serving farmers and ranchers in multiple counties since 2011. This institution is an equal opportunity provider and...
There are limited fans in the stands here tonight in Devine, Texas, thanks to COVID-19, but they're making plenty of noise as these two teams enter Game 5 in this regional quarterfinal in Devine. Freer Lady Buckaroos down 2-0. Roar back, capture Game 3, come from behind in the middle of Game 4, and force this Game 5. Now the difference maker here is Game 5 goes to 15. Still win by 2. But any team that grabs momentum out of the gate in Game 5, normally it's even a bigger swing and the advantage of them being able to wrap up with a victory. So who will gain momentum right out of the gate? Kara Carpenter will be serving as Freer will serve to start the action. To 15, win by 2. Regional semifinal berth on the line here tonight in Devine. Kara Carpenter will serve. Right-handed server for the Freer Buckaroos. Officials making sure the rotation is set. They don't want that to come into play. I always like that when the official takes the extra time, especially in Game 5. Because they want it decided by the play on the floor, not a rotation error. Carpenter's ready. Officials checking one more time. They had to get the flag out for the line judge. And now we're ready. First serve of Game 5 is underway. Line drive serve, played by Harper up near the net, punched over on the Freer side. Quick whistle in the net's going to be called against Harper, point to Freer. Lady Buckaroos up 1. Kara Carpenter to serve again. Another line drive serve, played by Milliken. Now back set her, tips it over, and scores the point. Emma Cantu that time got a hand on that. Wasn't sure if she had coverage behind her as she's the blocker. Serve on the way by Brittany Evan. Good return of serve. They'll set up Carolyn Hinojosa, but a lift is going to be called to Freer. And that's how we started this action, with a couple of quick whistle 2-hit calls on the setter, Angelina Trevino. Pass to her again. Back set. Tipped over by Cantu. Played by Harper. Challenge at the net. Trying to find a hitter right now to match Milliken. Here's a set for Milliken. Lets it go. Good dig back there defensively by Hannah Vieira. Still can't set up a hit. Harper will. They'll set Milliken on a great back set. Down it goes. Point scored. 3-1. Rachel Perkins back to serve for Harper. The jump serve, it's a good one. Freer will set up Hinojosa. Off the blockers, punches it right back over on the Harper side. They'll attack. Across the net, quick whistle this time. Point scored to Freer. They'll call 2 hits on Harper. And these setters, they shake their head. Both these setters are just letter perfect normally when given a pass of any kind to work with. Good pass here, good set, Milliken, that's blocked. Harper again will attack, set up on a back set right side. That's on the angle and in, scored by Harper. 4-2 ball game. Lady Horns up 2 here in game 5. And here we go, Taylor Evans to serve. Freer on the return to serve. We'll play it. Free ball to work with for Harper. Perkins sets it up for Milliken. It's blocked. Punch back over on the Freer side. Evans with a pass. Again trying to set it up. This time to Woods. Hits it on the angle. Ball across the net. Rally continues. Center set Milliken again reaches back. And a point scored for Harper. 5-2 is the Lady Horns score. This is the combination. Evans at the serve. Milliken at the net. Carter Wood at the net. It's produced more points tonight than any other set. Hinojosa tips it over and scores the point for Freer. 5-3 game. She caught that back row backpedaling. And the Lady Buckaroos to within 2. Analea Salinas will serve. Back row, good pass. Set across the net, that's going to be 2 hits called. Freer scores the point, it's 5-4. Officials have been consistent calling that both ways, despite the fact that both of these setters are looking at him like, what am I doing? Another serve by Salinas. Set by Perkins, swing by Woods, covered by Freer, second hit over. Off the net, free ball for Freer. Set by Trevino. Hinojosa lets it go, scores the point, ties the game. 5-5. Would you say we're a third of the way through? I think it's going to take more than 15 to win this, and this win by 2, game 5. Salinas serves. Good pass this time by Harper, looking to regain the lead. That's going to be another 2-hit call, and Freer scores the point at 6-5. Analea Salinas will serve again. Share the link. Like, follow our page if you're on Facebook. Please help us get our numbers up. 6-5 score. That's a cross. Played by Harper. Right side set. Off the spike. Count the point. Milliken ties it up at 6. Now Milliken rotates back to serve. Tally Milliken is certainly a strong server. Has served up some points tonight. Trying to give her team the lead here in game number 5. Off the jump serve. It's in on the back row. Salinas plays that. Set it up for Vieira. That's going to be 2 hits called on Freer. And Harper scores the point. And of the 13 points scored, how many have been on 2 hits called on the setters? Plenty. 7-6 game. Milliken to serve again. Freer will play it. Free ball to work with for Harper. Good set in the middle. Hit across by Woods. Played by Freer. Free ball again to work with for Harper. Set again by Woods. Salinas there to dig that. Here's Hinojosa. That's going to be 2 hits again called against Freer. Timeout call. Freer wants to talk it over. Both coaches are kind of looking at the officials like, what are the setters doing? 8-6 ball game. We'll keep it right here. We're in Devine, Texas on a Thursday night. We got high school football going on tonight on our broadcast. We've got swimming that took place earlier tonight. Tomorrow we got high school football, volleyball. Saturday we got swimming, volleyball, football. If I can work a crew in the right direction, we may get basketball as well. This is a good one here in Devine. Rudy and I were here early enough to watch both teams during their 30-minute warm-up session, and you just got the feel. This was one of those kind of nights between these two teams, and they have not let anyone down. 8-6 lead for Harper. Off the timeout. Tally Milliken will serve. The pass is up over the net. Spiked across. Score the point for Wood. Carter Wood said thank you and didn't waste the opportunity. Milliken to serve again for the Lady Horns of Harper. It's a good serve. The pass again gets across. That's a near lift. Salinas punches it over. Harper on the attack. Will they set Wood? Yes. Sets it off. Lets it go. Off the block. Score the point. 10-6 ball game. I said Milliken has been a strong server as any tonight. Just because she rotates to the back row doesn't take her out of play. This one in the net. Freer gets her off the service line. Rotates Kara Carpenter to the front row. Carolyn Hinojosa back to serve. And Freer will try once again to come from behind here tonight. A back set, punched over, Freer on the attack. Set it up for Carpenter, lets it go, that's off the block, they'll cover it. Free ball again for Freer. Hinojosa the pass, Trevino, the back set, Carpenter lets it go again. Diving play, Carpenter again. Kept alive, Carpenter yet again, can't get it done. Harper scores the point. Wow. Back row defense, let me see if I can show you that on the replay real quick. How many times did the back row play this for Harper to keep it alive? There's one. There's another. Back to live action. Another ace served up by Milliken. And Harper now up by 5 at 12-7. And a timeout called by Freer. The Harper Lady Horns won the first 2 games. They lost the last 2, but now are 3 away from advancing to the regional semifinals. We'll keep it right here on Rio Sports Live. Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera, trying to go back and forth, equal coverage for the teams on a single camera shoot. A lot of noise made by the fans here tonight. 12-7 game. Cameron Beachy will serve. Freer on the return of serve. Set up Carpenter, they'll call a lift. There it is again. 2 hits called on the setter. 6-point ball game. Beachy will serve again. Just across the net, ball up near the net. And Wood will put it down. Harper scored the point. And now if you're Freer, you got to play letter-perfect volleyball for 7 straight points. That's just to tie it. Big advantage for Beachy as she serves, looking for the win. Salinas on the pass. Set up Carpenter, has to back away, tips it over. Harper setting it up for the win and the night, and the championship is theirs. Quarterfinals in the books. On to the semis for the Lady Horns. 15-7 as the Lady Horns win this ball game and win the set in 5 thrilling games here in Devine, Texas. Now I got to figure out a player of the game. I could give it to Taylor Evans easily as the setter and the server for definitely more points than any other server tonight. Brittany Evans was right behind her with some just terrific serving. I'm going to have to give it to Tally Milliken, though. Milliken on her front row play, dominating at times, and then in the crucial Game 5, strolled back to the service line and rattled off points that allowed her team to separate and get the win. That's going to do it for our broadcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Congratulations to Lady Buckaroos on a terrific season. It comes to an end tonight here in Devine as the Lady Horns of Harper are on to the regional semifinals. They'll take on the winner of Shiner and Schulenburg. who also is playing tonight. Till next time, from Devine, Texas, for Rudy Zamaripa Jr. on the camera, I'm Joe Bowling for Rio Sports Live. Good night.